Okay, so this is my grand niece, Abby, and she's doing the hard work. She's on the floor and she's painting slick stick on the floor. That will help make the paint adhere. Since this will be a high traffic area, it's important to prep. So she cleaned the floor really well first and rinsed it really well. And now she is applying 2 coats of slick stick. Slick stick is for slick surfaces. Thank you. It's for slick surfaces, so like glass, metal, IKEA furniture, anything that has a slick surface to it. And this bathroom will get a lot of traffic, and I want to make sure that that paint is going to adhere to it. So stay tuned. We'll be back with the next step.
Smile on this one?
Yeah.
I think my mouth is blue. Is it?
Is your mouth blue?
Yeah.
No, your mouth's not blue. Okay, you guys, this is take 2, and she's putting the second coat of the slick stick on the bathroom floor. This is her little assistant, my granddaughter.
Hello.
My grandniece. And I'm gonna step behind here. It's working in tight quarters, but you guys, this floor looks so much better, and it only has slick stick on it. So it's only gonna get better as we go along. Stay tuned. Okay, another quick update. Abby is now painting the floor with coffee bean, Dixie Belle chalk paint in coffee bean. And she's putting it directly over the dried slick stick. And then this will end up being our base coat for our plank flooring. And Abby, when you get a second, can you hold up the jar of paint?
Yes.
Dixie Belle coffee bean. Okay, thank you so much. Chop chop. Okay, so the base coat on here is coffee bean. That's the dark color you see. And I'm using a cheap chip brush and just randomly painting on 1 wet coat of chocolate. And then I'm going to, right over the top of this, paint on a wet coat of pine cone. And I use this combination a lot. I like this combination. I like the coffee bean, the chocolate, and the pine cone. I like the color that it gives me. But you can use any color that works for your own decor needs. You know, you can work in the grays, different shades of grays and blacks, and that makes a really pretty wood combination. And I would recommend that you try this out on a couple of test boards first, just to get the idea and the rhythm. And if you put down a line and you don't like it, just take a wet cloth and wipe it back off and do it again. That's why it's such a simple, fun technique. And I have over here a bucket of water, and in between each line that I do, I put my tool into the bucket of water so that I'm starting with a relatively clean tool for each stripe. And it needs to, you need to tap it off into a damp cloth, or into a clean dry cloth actually, because you want to start with a relatively clean tool. And then you just put it down, drag it along, and you just rock it. And I try to pay attention to what my lines look like on the previous so that they're not all exactly the same. And it'll give you knot holes. And keep in mind that this was a linoleum tile floor, so I still have the square lines coming through on this, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me at all. It's kind of like, a wooden floor has lines and joints in it anyway. So there we go. There's one line.